I need that dog bone. Here. Nice. Oh no, here's another. Okay, yes. Nothing suspicious here. No, nothing suspicious here. Okay, nothing to see here. Okay. Sir Pounce is in Game of Thrones in BioWare. It's Pouncelot. Yes, Sir Pounce is, I heard, in Game of Thrones. There's an awful lot of things to collect here. Dedication. This fountain was erected in commemoration of the end of the Civil War and the slaying of Corypheus by the Blessed Herald of Andraste, Inquisitor Art Adar, in the 42nd year of Dragon Age. Let the song of its water be as laughter. Let the cool of its stone be as memories gone. Dedicated by Her Imperial Majesty Empress Celine in memory of those who fell to protect and preserve the Elysian Empire. Okay. I'm taking Caprice coins from the fountain. I don't think that's kosher. Wait, what was that over here? Loot. Random and a lacquered box. Am I being set up? Is somebody setting me up to frame me as a jewel thief? Because that's what it's starting to feel like here. Alright. Just one more thorough sweep, and then I'm gonna make my way up. I haven't even gotten to the main story, it seems, so again, my apologies. But again, it also helps for those people who haven't returned back home from school yet. So there we go. Not that they would necessarily want to jump in at the middle of this. Well, I mean, maybe they would, maybe they wouldn't. I don't know. Okay, so I think I've spoken to everyone. I've caught up with every single person I think I can catch up with. Okay. So, yeah. Arl Tegan. I'll get to you guys in a moment. Ankler Halifer, a diverse catalog of treasures. Billing itself as the most distinguished retailer of fine goods and novelties to the rich since 786 Storm, this booklet is filled with woodcuts of strange trinkets. The world's best articulated Everite back scratcher. Back scratcher! Back scratcher! Please. Complicated looking devices. The only triple-decker carriage with Orzammar designed wheel locks for smoother braking. And specialty items. Be the first to enjoy the amazing cooling properties of drakeskin lining in one's evening mask. Honored Arl Tegan, let any who read this letter know you speak for the kingdom of Ferelden. Your words stand as my own, and your decisions are made with the support of myself and those pledged to the crown. You have been a loyal friend, and we invest in our trust and goodwill. Maker be with you, Queen Honora of Ferelden. Nice! Yes, thank you for reminding me about Vivienne. And I don't think Dorian was on the map yet. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think Dorian will appear until a little bit later. Oh, I can't get to that scroll. Okay. But yeah, so thank you for reminding me about Vivienne. There's that something. Liliana's over there. Duke Cyril. Yeah, I don't want to talk to you yet. Scandalous gossip. The unsigned note is creased as if it had been secreted away in someone's pocket. Dearest J, I agree it is surprising that the Fereldans come as equal, but the Exalted Council is in the heart of Southern Orlais. That cannot be lost on our neighbors. Empress Celine has stayed in Val Royeaux to appease a delegation of Navarrans, or so her messengers say. It is obvious the Empress stays away to dodge the demands that she brings the Inquisition to heal. One would almost think that Celine believes they will find a way out of her bind, so strangely naive at her age. It's the scandal of it all. Okay. Vivienne. Where was she? Colin. Oh, she was up there. Oh, how did I miss her? How did I miss Vivienne? Is she up here? Or is she in the baths? Vivienne, where are you? Where are you, my dear? Oh. I think she is down in the baths. Woo! There she is. That's why I missed you. Hello, Vivienne.
You made it. Excellent. I scheduled this appointment ages ago, and they do appreciate punctuality.
I think I'm pretty punctual. Pool party?
With the Imperial Gardens Spa, of course. You work so hard, my dear. I wanted to treat you.
A canary in a spa? I'm not a spa person. Thanks, I think. It sounds like fun. A canary in a spa?
I feel like I'm going to break something in here. Or someone.
You'll present the staff with a special challenge, darling. The experience will be good for them.
The experience will be good for them? Oh. Well, that's nice. Being whoa!
What are the cheese wheels?
It pains me that you even have to ask. You've clearly been living too long in barely civilized conditions.
Thank you, Vivienne. I miss you too.
Did you hear something?
Relax, darling. It's spa day.
Oh, Sarah.
How have you been? It seems ages since we've spoken. How are your international relations with our favorite Tevinter Magister-to-be?
I never kiss and tell. Looking for juicy details. Things are good. Art's kind of boring when it comes to this kind of thing. I think this is what Andy would say. This is what Art would say.
Things are excellent. Thank you for asking.
It's such a comfort to hear that at least one facet of your life hasn't fallen apart due to incompetence.
What? This is amazing. Because of so much, there's so much content in here, guys, that is dependent on so many of your previous choices, and also the relationships with the PCs, the other NPCs. I have decided that when I do my replays with Andy and my third Inquisitor, I am most likely going to include the replay of this DLC too, because I mean, between the different divines and the different people who would be ruling Orlais, it just seems like I have to replay this again with those characters, and again choose all the different dialogues. I keep saying Andy would say this, Art would say that, so then we'll actually see what happens when Andy says that. Oh, of course, they use cheese wheels instead of cucumber slices. Of course, cheese wheels make great face masks. Why would you even ask such a thing? What have you been up to?
You must be keeping very busy.
Someone has to keep the mess that's been made of Thaddeus's institutions of magic from flying apart. Don't you feel better, my dear?
There's ham.
This place really does work miracles.
There's ham in the middle of the spa.
What happened?
Darling, it's spa day. Don't fret. You'll undo all the good they've done. Come
Art
along,
looks...
Inquisitor. They have other appointments, you know.
I don't know what it is, but Art looks kind of good. Art looks pretty good in that swimsuit. I kind of like that outfit on him. There's ham. Oh gosh. There's ham.
Darling, what can I do for you?
There's here in the hallway, and it tastes of despair. Tastes of despair. Okay, I think I talked to everyone because, yeah, just to double check, Dorian's not. Vivienne, Cullen, Varric, Sarah, Iron Ball, Josephine, Cole, Blackwall, Kassan. Yeah, no Dorian. No Dorian. I think it's good for Art to treat himself. I don't think Art really saw himself as a spa kind of person, especially with him, you know, just trudging around the pool here, like it's nobody's business, like that's a total thing, appropriate thing to do. Goes to show how many spas he's been to. But I think he just wanted to be polite, and he didn't want to, you know, refuse a clearly nice thing that Vivienne wanted to do. I bet Dorian can relax. Yeah, I'm sure he can. Whoa, look at Arl Tegan. Arl Tegan, outfit doesn't really flatter you very well, sir. Arl Tegan. I'll talk to Liliana first. Earl
Divine
Tegan.
Victoria. Am I interrupting?
Of
He
course
shaved
not,
his
Inquisitor.
beard.
I was catching up with Redcliffe's Arl. He's here to represent Ferelden at the summit.
Inquisitor, good to meet you.
How is Redcliffe?
How are things in Redcliffe, my lord?
Blessedly quiet. The mayor conveys his greetings. Redcliffe remembers its savior.
I need the Divine's time. I won't take much time.
I'll try not to keep you from more important matters.
Very well. We'll continue this later, your perfection.
Many are frightened of the Inquisition's power, but I will do all I can to allay their fears.
Is there anything I can do to make your job easier?
Explore the grounds. Let yourself be seen. The delegates need to put a face to the legends. I have much to do, but let me say this. I may no longer be your spy master, but I am always here if you require.
Good to know. Good to know that I'm allied, have good
I'm
relations
glad
with
you
the
finally
Divine.
arrived, Inquisitor. The Crown's anxious for news.
And your thoughts on Ferelden's position?
The breach is long gone, yet Skyhold's army remains. Ferelden can't continue to ignore soldiers on its borders.
I understand. I understand the fear.
The Inquisition has grown. I can see how its presence might cause concern.
Then you understand why we must demand a reduction of your military forces.
I understand that.
A power without allegiance to either Ferelden or Orlais. Even I see neither of our countries can let it rest. I won't
Fair
keep
enough.
you longer. We'll have words enough when the Exalted Council begins.
Okay. Speak with Orlesian Ambassador. Catch up with old friend. Okay, before I speak with your Legion Ambassador, I have dog biscuits to deliver to my pal, Cullen. Cullen, buddy. Cullen, my sexy, sexy future nanny. Woo!
Inquisitor?
Oh, sorry, Cullen. I was trying to place this phone here. Ooh. All of the bones are there. Does that mean that I've found all the bones? Because look, all of a sudden the basket is filled with bones.
Inquisitor?
Thank you, Colin. Alright. Thank you for all that constitution. I am very happy with that. And... oh, Liliana's back over here now. Looking at the chessboard.
Will you walk with me?
Of course. Absolutely. We need to do some catching up. That...
The first time I came to the Winter Palace, I was only 18. I was dazzled. Such rich hangings, splendid marble columns, more golden lions than I could count. It's all still here, still bright, but I no longer see that same palace.
I love how Liliana has that super tall hat, that super tall divine hat, and Art still towers over her. He still is way taller than she is.
And that makes you sad.
It is easier on the heart to just see gilding. Now all I see are hands rubbed raw to make gold gleam, tears shed in the night over silk embroidery. Others overlook them and forget their pain, but I am divine and I cannot be blind. They seek to tear the Inquisition down. You feel it, no? Fear.
Have we not made enough allies?
If friends were easily made and kept, we wouldn't need diplomacy.
Fair enough.
Our allies can be cordial to our faces and still dread the future.
Fair
They are
enough.
afraid of nothing so much as the hand that directs it all.
Mine.
Already your actions have begun to reshape Thedas. Your
That's
influence
true.
is felt everywhere.
That is true.
It was only a matter of time before they moved. I'm surprised it took this long. The Inquisition's time is coming to an end.
This is really interesting because I think that something like this is very realistic. You know, it's so easy for a BioWare game, for example, or a lot of other RPG games where you rise to power and become this very influential hero that everybody knows, and with that influence comes, you know, it's realistic that much influence comes great fear. Because if you are so powerful and if you don't have ties, it makes sense that there might be some uneasiness. Because what if all of a sudden the interests of the Inquisition doesn't match up with the interests of one of the countries or one of the cities of Thedas? And the concern, I mean, it's just how much do you really trust the Inquisition, really? And I think that's a valid question. I'd like to think that the merits of what the Inquisition has done so far has probably would probably help it stick around if it wanted to stick around. But it sort of reminds me of the upcoming. This might sound like a bit of a weird transition, but sort of like the upcoming Batman versus Superman movie. Because I think from the trailers, I'm not spoiling anything because these are on the trailers. From the trailers, it was implied that yes, Superman is incredibly powerful and invincible, and he's done so many good things, but the people have this fear, like, this man has so much power, you know, is it, like, can easily also become the most dangerous person in existence because nothing seems to be able to stop him. What if one day he decides to turn rogue, or what if one day he has a selfish streak, or, you know, anything can happen when somebody has that much power. Can they really trust that person indefinitely? I mean, it's easy for us to trust Superman because we, as consumers of the comic books, we see him as a superhero and he can do no wrong and he's always good. We see him as that, as people who, because it's a comic book story, it's a story, and we're meant to see him as this always good person who would never abuse his powers. But if you throw him in a realistic situation, it's understandable that people are worried, you know, like, this isn't a comic book, this is real life. What if? So I can kind of see the parallels of that. I thought I saw Dorian during this scene. Superman equals art confirmed. Whatever happened to everyone loves Superman. Whatever happened to everyone loves Superman. He always fights for good. Okay. So, the Inquisition's time is coming to again. I think Art's going to say I agree.
The Inquisition has done enough. More than enough. Maybe it's time for us to lay down our swords and go home.
We set out to restore peace, and now peace is upon us.
Exactly.
Some things can only be accomplished in shadow, without the trappings of power and the attention they bring. But whatever you decide, I will be honored to stand beside you.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that you have the support, regardless of what I end up choosing, Liliana.
I'll be right here if you need anything.
Thank you. Thank you, your perfection. Can I just call you Liliana? I find that really awkward, calling you your perfection. How awkward would that be if you've known for someone for that long and you become really close and all of a sudden their title becomes your perfection? I don't know. If I was your friend, and I became divine, I'd have a hard time with that personally. Okay, I was just double checking to make sure that Dorian didn't magically appear on the map without, you know, snuck in. Because I want to talk to that boy. Speaking of which, Duke Cyril, Duke Cyril, you're gonna wait. You have to wait. Hi!
Ole is on your side, Lord Parvis. The Inquisition's support is not a thing to lose lightly.
Which is why the Elysium Court is circling it with a net and collar?
Hi, honey, I'm home. Sort of.
But you'll have to excuse me. I see an old friend I must greet. Inquisitor, how long has it been? Don't actually tell me. I despise feeling old. It's good to see you, my friend.
It's good to see you. Is that a new jacket, Dorian? I don't remember the green collar, like the green trimmings. I noticed these things, guys. That's pretty cool, Dorian. I'm liking the slightly different look. Sort of proves that he did change clothes over the past couple of years, or at least got the patches changed, tinted. You're bored, aren't you? How are things here? Good to see you. Art knows Dorian way too well. Way too well.
Thrilled to be at the Exalted Council, Lord Pavus?
Oh, riveted.
Mm-hmm.
Orlais wants the Inquisition tamed, Ferelden wants it gone, the Chantry meddles, and Tevinter sends but one ambassador. That's me, by the way. A reward for my interest in the South. Thankfully, Ambassador Pavus is a token appointment. Call on me as you
Oh,
like.
there's a number of things I'd like to call on you. Dorian, come back.
Inquisitor. Duke Cyril Montfort, member of the Council of Heralds and Lord of Chateau Haine. I have long followed your work. It is extraordinary.
Is that sentiment shared by the rest of the court?
Of course. Orlais wishes only to offer respectful guidance to the Inquisition.
Dorian's mustache is way better than yours. Because it's green and not part of a mask, sir. Orlais wishes only to offer respectful guidance to the Inquisition. It's expected. We're powerful. Such an Andy response. Such an Andy response.
Does your grace feel the Inquisition should continue to rule itself?
I would rather see the Inquisition join us freely than be carved into pieces for the chessboard. I have not forgotten Justinian's death. I had friends who perished at the Temple of
Hey,
Sacred
Sugar Pup.
Ashes. More than the good you have done, it is a good we may do together I don't wish to lose. Whatever happens, Inquisitor, I wish you well.
Thank you. Hey, Sugar the Pup, glad you can make it. Begin the Exalted Council. Okay. Where did my boyfriend go? Where did my boyfriend go? Can I go ring shopping now, please? That would be really nice. Ring shopping. Any of those stores? That'd be, how awesome would it be if I can actually purchase a ring? That would be amazing. Because I like it and I want to put a ring on it, like now. Why do we have to have this council at the moment? Why? Why?
It's true. Oh, yes.
Oh, Dorian, did you want to play some chess? Hey! Oh, look at all of us! Whoa, what's
As
going
the
on with
most
Iron Bull?
eloquent dwarf you know. Sparkles.
Speech! Speech! Way too much speech.
Varric, there's really no need.
Sparkles?
What's going on?
Inquisitor. You're just in time.
What's going on?
Sparkles, the Imperium doesn't deserve you. Or want you. It may even kill you. But we'll miss you.
Varric?
If it counts.
Varric? What's going on? I saw Art's like, what?
And you didn't know.
What's going on?
Okay, folks. Time to take the party elsewhere.
Tama never wanted any.
Oh, Ivy.
Leave him.
Hashtag ring shopping. Ah. Alright, Dorian. Let's talk.
It's true. When the Exalted Council has ended, I'm
Oh,
going
no.
back to Tevinter. For good.
Okay,
This time.
so I'm ending the Inquisition and I'm coming to Tevinter then. I'm ending the Inquisition, coming to Tevinter, and I'm bringing Colin Nanny with us, so we can make little Dorian Canary babies with mustaches. Yes, babies with mustaches and horns, both male and female. Male and female babies with mustaches and horns. You weren't going to tell me? Understand. I'll miss you. I see. You weren't going to tell me? What? I think Art's gonna be a little... What?
Ah, I see.
I didn't want you to find out like this. Frankly, I've been dreading this conversation, but here it is. My father is dead.
Oh.
Assassinated, I believe.
Oh my
I
gosh.
received notice this morning. A perversely cheerful letter congratulating me on assuming his seat in the magisterium.
I'm so sorry.
We only met a few times while I was home.
He didn't say anything about keeping me as his heir.
Oh my god.
This ambassadorship, his doing, I'm told. He must have wanted me away when the trouble began. I have to go back.
Oh my goodness. Oh, the drama. The romantic drama. But, what about us? Well, I mean, I'm sorry about your father, but what about us? What will you do? I could help you.
You'll need help. I could go with you.
Yeah, if I end the Inquisition
Not
right.
this time, Amatus.
What? No, what do you
I
mean
won't be entirely
why?
without support. Mayveris has gathered other magisters who feel as we do.
But
We'll be an
no.
actual faction in the magisterium. I'll teach them manners, take them shopping. It'll be fun.
But Doriart. But Doriart. But
So you'll
Doriart.
truly be a magister.
Oh, yes. I can't wait to degrade the magisterium with my presence. A new outfit is required.
And then what?
I find my father's killers and kill them back. Then I find those giving Tevinter a bad name and kill them. They're most likely the same people, so that should make the job easier.
Oh my goodness. I wish you well. There's nothing to say. You don't have to do anything. What about us, Dorian? What about Doriart?
What of us?
And our mustache children?
Nonsense. There will always be an us. We'll just be farther apart for a time.
Dorian.
Now, don't pout. They'll put that expression on a statue, and then you'll be sorry.
Dorian.
You think this is funny?
Nothing about this is funny. I am sorry, for what it's worth.
Oh. BioWare, of course you had to throw this in. I am sorry about your dad, though.
I know it was complicated, but I'm sorry about your father.
Thank you. It still doesn't feel real.
You don't have to go back, Dorian. You put it behind you. You still could.
Give up a golden opportunity for martyrdom? Perish the thought.
Dorian.
A present. A going-away present. It's a sending crystal. Amazing what friendship with the Inquisition gives you access to. If I get in over my head, or you're overwhelmed with sorrow for lack of my velvety voice... Magic.
So it's like Skype.
What? You didn't
It's
think
like
I would just
Skype.
leave and you'd never hear from me again, did you? You are the man I love, Amatus.
Oh.
Nothing will truly keep us apart.
Yes, but I mean, oh, this is sad. Oh. Well, they're not breaking up, but why can't I just move to Tevinter? Come on. Oh, come
Now
on.
let's finish the good wine before the others get back.
Before the others get back. Oh, come on, game. Come on, BioWare. Oh, no, I am not giving up on Doriart. I am not giving up on Doriart. Dorian. Dorian.
Quite the
Dorian.
party, wasn't it? I hear it left the Elysians and Fereldans completely aghast. Andraste's herald, the Inquisitor, toasting a Tevinter Magister. Not a bad scandal to leave on.
Oh my goodness. My goodness. Alright, I'm just doing one more sweep just to make sure I didn't miss anything. I might have missed, like, the extra loot, the jewelry stuff. And if I do, I apologize, but hopefully I'll be able to grab everything on my next playthrough with Andy. And whoever my third Inquisitor will end up being. I think this is, yeah, I think that's about it. So I'm gonna start, unless any one of you guys think I missed something, I'm gonna go start the Exalted Council and actually, oh, I don't know, begin the main storyline. The main arc. Count Art and Magister Dorian forever. Oh, thank you, the Sobes. Okay. This way? Nothing here, nothing there. The main plaza.